Ziggy piggy, oink, oink, oink. Alright. I'm inspecting this machinery for some kind of porcine creature. I do not know if that was something I wanted to do. There's no pressure now. I feel like I need a hint just yet. But this has to give me somewhere someone would want to go, I guess. Since he used it as a shortcut. Shit. I was trying to get back to that room I didn't explore before. Oh, okay. This is that room I didn't explore before. Went outside. Anything over here? Yeah, see? I am to have a visitor, the distinguished Professor A. He has come to ascertain my mental well-being after my prolonged absence from the club. But I am not stupid. He is here to spy for them. When they stalked the Kipper, he was often called to pontificate upon lacerations and missing organs. And now he comes to me, to doff and wheedle and, my dear sir, and, but you must still grieve, and, perhaps just a quick look at your engines, the triumph of the age. He knows nothing of loss, nothing of sacrifice. But to refuse? That would simply poke the hornet's nest, invite a swarm of interlopers and thieves. I must entertain this buffoon and submit to his intrusion. Perhaps I should show him the tripery. See whether his stomach, so trained by rummaging in the innards of clumsily vivisected horrors, is strong enough to stare into the real engines of his golden age. I may even introduce him to Jack, or his sons at least. We have stronger locks on the windows now, and we bring their toys to them. Good. I'm very curious about this machine for pigs. So I guess I'm going back into that industrial zone. And just FYI, so people know who are watching this, I'm not above using hints in games like this. If I can't figure out a puzzle, I'm mostly trying to get the story. So that's how things work out. And that is how they work out. Okay, so I lowered the pressure on this thing. I did not open a door. Can't interact with much of this stuff. And that was just a one-time thing, so I don't need to toggle it. Is there anything else I can interact with in here? Almost certainly has to be, right? Those things seem to be hits. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in here? I just want to know what the hint button is. There. Yeah, I don't know. It told me at some point. And it has taken that information away from me. I assume I guess I'm supposed to come from the other end of that. Maybe this door back here is not actually locked. It is. In real life, I probably wouldn't do this for anything. Get up on this spooky grass area here. Not for my kids, not for your kids, not for a machine for pigs. There we go. I just had to read the thing more carefully. Of bears and bathtubs. There's a lot of blood back here. How about all that? This man has made many sacrifices. I'm not supposed to go on into the big pig chute. Okay, so I did both those things. I do not know what's supposed to go into the pig chute, though. If I had something, I'd put it into the pig chute. Well, that's spooky.
hands are bleeding, raw. I scrub and scrub, but the smell will not lift. How can I hold my children with these hands now? How can I kiss them goodnight with lips that have issued such instruction?
Those bloodstains are new. Maybe not, maybe I just was not very observant.
I am off the market. I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
So I think that maybe those things I was turning changed the gates, maybe? I do not know. But now I am in the bowels of the machines for pigs. And that door is arbitrarily open. Typically in games, it's kind of bad design, I think, to do that. Just have something like arbitrary gates like that. But I'll allow it.
Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
For a horror game, I think that's okay. Metal ticking as it cools and contracts. This must be the strange machine my new friend told me of. If my children discovered this place, it is entirely conceivable they strayed downwards, delighted in their discovery. Very well. It seems my route is predestined. The descent begins. So am I not the inventor of the machine for pigs? Maybe I am not. Forgive me if that is obvious and I just haven't, something I didn't notice from before. Oh, following. Okay, so I'm now going into the basement.
Come and see, Papa. We found an egg. A stone egg.
Well, that's not creepy. Classic Amnesia style stair collapse. Against the rising waters. Send the tramp catcher, cosh the old man, sink him in a barrel of gin. When he's all mixed and the bones turn to jam, we'll raise a glass kindly to him. I realize now that my fear of dirt stems from the disease I contracted climbing those lost jungle temples. It is as if those clean places, so free of humanity's filth, imprinted upon my soul, and left it fragile with what I find there. Fear is what keeps us all in our places, and the fear of the flesh, the ruin of the flesh, is the greatest of them all. I am sickened, I am ruined, but I will build such machines to contain this plague and heal us all. A new century is upon us.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
Was it a trick? That voice on the phone, who seems so close to my own, who seems to know me so well? Does he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? But do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth if it leads me to Edwin and Enoch.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
A battery. I'll place you there for now. I'll just build one. It's not a monster or anything. Multiple batteries. I ran back because I was going to keep one with me. There was just one, so I wouldn't have to backtrack. However, there are lots of batteries. There are lots of batteries. Or fuses. Intriguing. The gates are far too heavy for a man to lift and are instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected to these electrical switches. Whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun, and the gates will remain an impenetrable barrier to progress. A saboteur has been this way. Interesting. Is it the kids? I don't know if I'm going to need all these fuses, or if it just letting me know that there are. What am I even doing? Lowering a ladder. Like lowering this onto a child's skull or something. Just, you know, adventure game. Like, I see a thing, I'm going to do it. I could probably lift that up in real life. Okay. Kind of scare me, Bilgewater.
and eyes, small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
What's in these barrels? Why can't I climb? Thought for a second my sequence broke and discovered a secret that speedrunners are gonna use for years and years. That competitive A Machine for Pigs speedrunning scene. Be the measure of whether this is a good game if I have to run back and grab one of those extra fuses. Jesus Christ. I do not like the way my lantern is flickering. Or the way everything is flickering. Some really Amnesia style. That's spooky.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
To your doom. I should probably call it there. That's probably a long enough episode. But I'm going to pick up right where I left off. I'm compelled. So until next time, Ziggy Piggy, Ziggy Piggy.